everybody. Welcome to day 229 of Reseller Reflections, the day in the life of a full-time reseller supporting her family. It is Thursday, January 23rd, 2025, and we did meet our sales goal today. First time in quite a few days. All right, very cool. Molly's getting ready to go on vacation, so I'm going to be flying solo. Even though we're in different locations, we do, work a lot together. So it is what it is. I am a reset to zero early tonight, and everything is all set. You can see going. My friends across the bottom here are also resetting to zero this evening. Jill of Truck Relics, Jason the Santee Swapper, Judith R, Pam of Whimsy and Such, Becky of Becky Consigns, Lee of Lee Phillips 4191, and Vanessa the Diabetic Reseller. All right, don't let me down. You got this. Don't let yourself down. All right, tonight I kind of want to talk about focus management versus time management. Now, if you've heard of this before, you might have heard of it as attention management versus time management. Now, the two can work together kind of synergistically, but let's just get into this for a second, because I have something. You've heard me talk many times about the boulders in my schedule, the 4 hours of listing I do 5 days a week, and I put that in my schedule and their time blocks, and that's what I was doing last year. Now I switched it up because I'm not, believe it or not, I am not somebody that likes routine and structure all that much. I tend to get bored. I tend to feel very restricted by it. Kind of like it's too much commitment. It's just, I don't know, it kind of bums me out a little bit. It just doesn't go that great with my personality. Did I do it? Yeah, because I wanted to hit my goal and I was going to do what it took. But I'm trying something new out now. So that was time management, right? I had the blocks. And there was focus management in there because during those time blocks, I focused on that specific task. Right now, I'm solely going. So this is going to be like a grand experiment. Let me know what you do in the comments. Right now, I'm going with focus management. I'm putting all of my eggs in the focus management basket. I can still use time blocks. I'm finding that I don't really need to use them the same way I was using them, like the 4 hours a day, but I'm focusing in on the task until it is done. And I'm not saying like I start, at 6 o'clock in the morning on a task and don't stop until it's done. I'm saying like when I have time and I'm doing that tactic, so I need to know I list a certain dollar amount in inventory every week. Doesn't matter how long it takes me to get there. I'm not doing the 4 hours. It could take me more than 4 hours a day. It could take me a lot less than 4 hours a day. But I'm going to focus everything into hitting that goal, hitting that monetary goal of the listing amounts that I want to get up every week. It is part of my 12-week year. It is a weekly tactic I have. And I'm thinking by focusing instead of on the time and seeing how I can fit things into the time, I'm going to focus on how I can get to that number more quickly, right? Because if I can do it in less than 4 hours a day, 5 days a week, that's super motivating for me. That's like a game. That is a game I will play all the time. And I find myself like doing little tricks, right? Like saying to myself, all right, well, maybe you don't want to list all that low dollar value stuff. Maybe you don't want to buy all that low dollar value stuff at the auction. Maybe you want some like big ticket items in there. Maybe you want your price point to be a little higher. And this is on the stuff I source. So we're going to see. I'm going to use the focus management. And I think it's probably going to get me to my goal more quickly because I'm thinking about different things. I'm thinking about like what I'm sourcing, the things I'm consigning, how quickly I can list them also plays into that because I want to get done in the least amount of time possible. I want to hit that goal. I don't want to be spending, 4 hours a day, 5 days a week listing. If I could get it done quicker, this focus management is going to help me get there quicker. I think, it's an experiment, but I feel pretty certain that I'm going to do everything and figure it out and kind of problem solve that to see how I can get there quicker. All right. So that is focus management versus time management. Again, you can use the two of those things together synergistically. You can, still set aside time blocks and do all that and, focus for a short period of time. But right now I'm just going all in on the focus management, the attention management. It's also referred to as that. Kind of curious what you do, what your tactics and strategies are. And within this focus management, there are strategies. And I'll probably get into that once I get a little bit more of this under my belt, let you know what's working for me. You can let me know what is working for you. Maybe you are strictly time management. Maybe that works for you. Worked for me last year, but I just don't think it's a long-term solution for me. So I don't feel too restricted and too burdened down by tasks and schedules and blocks of time. It's probably a personality thing. All right, guys, have an awesome night. I will see you on day 230. Night, night.